Cybertruck here. So once in a while, once in a long while, a product comes along that is rare. That is once every 5 to 10 years, something really special, a really unusual product comes along. And we'll remember those special moments when, indeed, special moments. But these things are rare. It's very rare that a product comes along that is seemingly impossible, that people said was impossible, that experts said was impossible. And this is one of those times. We have a car here that experts said was impossible, that experts said would never be made, that it really is the most, I think it's our best product. I think it's the most unique thing on the road. And finally, the future will look like the future. So what we're aiming for here is something that's more truck than truck. Okay. Thanks, bro. Literally my brother there. So, so what we have here is something that is a better truck than a truck, while also being a better sports car than a sports car. Yeah. In the same package. So, first of all, let's talk about how trucks are tough. That's one of the defining characteristics of a truck. So, how tough is this truck? Let's find out. So we actually had to come up with a special, ultra-strong, Tesla-designed steel alloy. So this alloy, this metal did not exist before. We needed something that could actually manufacture, but that would have basically no corrosion, that didn't need paint, but you can still make it in volume. And part of the reason that it has this angular shape is you can't actually stamp these body panels. The body panels would break the stamping machine. So, and I should say also, because of the steel exoskeleton, it actually has more torsional rigidity than a sports car. It has more torsional stiffness than a McLaren P1. So that's a big deal. I may remember an incident 4 years ago. Didn't quite go as planned. And Franz, I think we should try it again.
Oh no.
I believe.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Great. I mean, I think we could probably have a pro picture of it. So anyway, the glass is tough, basically. What was it?
I put that glass in.
So you don't have to worry about like rocks hitting the glass and cracking the glass. This glass is basically rock-proof. It also makes the car very quiet. So it's the thing that you'll appreciate when you drive the car is how smooth and quiet it is. It doesn't feel like a normal truck. It's smooth as silk and silent when you drive it. So tough in terms of toughness. And then things like rollover, because the center of gravity is so low, it doesn't roll over. And if you're ever in an argument with another car, you will win.
Unless there's two of them.
Yeah. So in movies, you sometimes see the hero or heroine hiding behind the car door while being shot with bullets. That doesn't actually work unless you're driving a Cybertruck. So if Al Capone showed up with a Tommy gun and emptied the entire magazine into the car door, you would still be alive. So, and so people say like, well, why did you make it bulletproof? I'm like, why not? Do you want to, how tough is your truck? Because the other trucks, the bullets go through both sides. So you shoot a bullet, it goes through both sides of the car. You just never know. I mean, sometimes you get these like late civilization vibes. You never know when the apocalypse could come along at any moment. And at here at Tesla, we have the finest in apocalypse technology. I was on the Joe Rogan show, and Joe bet me $1 that his armor-piercing steel-head arrow would go through the car. He owes me $1. Now, what about utility? So, strength is great, but is this perhaps just a show truck, just a showpiece, or can it do actual work? As a real everyday truck. Well, here we have the future towing the future.
Wow.
So, basically, if you can fit any cargo in the trunk or in the bed, you can basically move it around. So it's got over a ton of payload capability, but you could really put more than that in it. You can tow over 11,000 pounds. And it's got a super tough composite bed, no liner needed. The bed is 6 foot long, 4 foot wide, and you can fit 4 by 8 pieces of plywood in with the back down. So, for those who are early into the truck world, there's something in the truck world called a truck pull. This is really the key test of how much power does your truck actually have. So you have to pull this 40,000 pound sled. And when we went to the track, we said, well, what's the best that you've seen? I said, well, it'd be the Ford F-350 diesel. It's like, well, let's put our truck up against that. So the guy who runs the truck pool said, there's no way. There's no way. So let's try it. Let's see what happens. slightly turned the car at the end so it didn't hit the wall. So this, you have here a car that is, bullet tough. Kind of like that phrase. Yeah. And can outpull an F350 diesel. Has a massive towing capacity, massive bed. It's basically an incredibly useful truck. It's not just some grandstanding showpiece like me. It's actually very useful. Now, what about performance? So this, I should say, it has an adaptive air suspension. So no matter what the load is, you can always have it can set the ride height at low, high, anything, and it'll automatically adjust the damping according to how much load it's carrying and the road conditions. It has a 17-inch ground clearance. Now that's a true 17 inches. Typically with a truck, you'll get the differential hanging down low, the rear differential, and that's what you'll high side on a rock. But this has a completely flat bed, so you could drive over basically anything. We actually took the Cybertruck on a Baja rally drive. So this is insane off-road capability. It has locking differentials, rear torque vectoring, and the crazy thing is it'll do this all in comfort. It has steer-by-wire, which is it's one of the things where most people don't know what that means, but it's how modern jets are designed. The steer-by-wire, which gives you variable gain. So if you turn the wheel the steering yoke a small amount in the parking lot, it will turn the wheels a lot. But if you turn it on a highway, it turns the wheels a small amount. So it dynamically adjusts how much the wheels turn according to what your speed is. And this actually makes it very easy to drive. And it has a turning circle less than a Model X.